Hi Minna, and welcome back to House of Hell. Now I haven't played this for a couple of weeks, but I've been dying to get back into it. I recently started the Tomb Raider games, but I've been thinking about this for a week, so I've been dying to get back in. And if I'm not mistaken, the last time we played this game, we died, and our bookmark was like quite far back. So recap quickly. We are on some kind of like errand for some old guy. He sent us on this little mission, this little adventure to go do something, but we ended up getting stranded in the middle of nowhere. Car broke down, it's raining. We go to this really big creepy looking house, and we hear all these guys in robes talking about rituals and stuff, and we think, oh, that sounds really fun, let's go inside and have a cup of tea with these people. So we go in, have a glass of wine, we get knocked out, we wake up, we're tied up in some room, and we've managed to use some glass to cut ourselves free, and now we're going exploring! Well, we went exploring in the last episode, but we got into a really ridiculous fight and died. So, yeah. So we're going to try that again. So let's see. You cut yourself free and massage your wrists to get the circulation moving again. Then you walk over to the door and you try it. It's not locked. You try the handle. You open it a little and you look outside. Your room is on a first floor landing. Okay, yeah, so we're upstairs. Facing the door is a balustrade, and looking over the banisters, you can see the entrance hall below. To your left, or to you guys is that way, to your left, there are two doors in the corner of the landing, which runs along to the right. So, for me, it would go that way and then that way. If you wish to go this way, turn to this page. Looking to your right, the landing runs past another door and then turns to the left. Okay, so last time we went left and followed it round to the right. I remember because I remember saying that I always go left. So this time, let's try going right. Because we went left last time and there was a lot of crap waiting for us back there. So let's go right this time and go exploring. So let's see. A short distance further along the balcony, you arrive at a door with Azazel written on the nameplate. Isn't that like an angel name or something? If you wish to try the door, press this. Or would you prefer to continue turning to the left and following the landing? I am curious to find out what's behind the Azazel door. That sounds kind of cool and interesting, but it also sounds very mysterious and possibly dangerous. So, what should I do? Normally, I would say, no, never mind, I'm going past it, I'm going to play it safe and go down the hallway. But I'm curious. So, if I bookmark it here, awesome. So we bookmarked it. So if I make a stupid choice, we can come back to this. Let's try the Azazel door. Ooh, this kind of looks like a lab. So the door opens and you peer into the room. You quickly check that there is no one inside. And you are relieved to find that it's empty. Okay, good. But full of clutter. It seems to be a crude scientific laboratory of some sort, I told you. A brass telescope points through the window towards the sky. Charts and mathematical tables are pinned to the walls. A human skeleton hangs from a hook, and a bench is covered with glass vials and apparatus. They look like priceless antiques, and they were all probably made in the last century. Do you wish to investigate the room, or do you want to leave? Let's investigate. Come on, let's have some fun. Let's have a look around. You step into the room and close the door behind you. A squeaky noise from one corner makes you jump. But when you walk over, you're relieved to find that the squeaking comes from 3 rats that are in a cage. Aww, Pinky and the brain. You keep your ears peeled for sounds of visitors as you investigate the contents of the room. Do you wish to look through the drawers, or perhaps you may want to examine the liquid in the glass? As interesting as the vials sound, the last time I messed with, like, liquid. Yeah, let's go through the drawers. Let's go through the drawers. In a drawer underneath the bed, you find a few ornate letters open. Perhaps they are someone's collection. Well, they obviously belong to someone. You are particularly interested because they are strong and dagger-like. In fact, they could easily make dangerous weapons. What, the letters? You take one, which can be used as a weapon, allowing your skill score to increase to its initial value if you use it in a fight. Yes! We finally have a weapon! Jesus Christ, I'm so happy. So happy. Suddenly your ears prick up at the sound of footsteps coming closer. You nip into the shadows and you wait. The footsteps stop outside the door and you can hear two voices talking. Hadn't we better ask the masker's permission? One asks. Maybe you're right. And we better get the lights for the lamps. You breathe a sigh of relief as the footsteps disappear off in the direction from which you approached the room. You decide it is best to leave before they return, and you open the door on the landing. The safest way to go, it strikes you, is away from the two visitors who may return at any minute. Okay, we've only got one option, so let's go with that one. You follow the landing round until you reach another door on the right hand side. A nameplate identifies it as Erasmus Room. These names are all really familiar. Erasmus, what's that name from? That sounds really familiar. If you wish to enter the room, turn to page 140. Ahead of you, at the end of the passageway, is another door. There's a door on the right, called Erasmus. And then there's another door ahead of us. Let's try it. You grasp the handle and turn it. The door's locked. And it looks too sturdy for you to break down. I'm not gonna try smashing a door down anyway. And I'm in some creepy ass house with all these weird people in robes walking around who I'm hiding from. I've been kidnapped and tied up, just about managed to escape from that room. And now I'm gonna go around knocking doors down? I don't think so. Unless I'm sure that it's the back door and that if I break it down, I'll be able to run for my life and just bolt it. But I'm not gonna go around knocking down people's bedroom doors. Doesn't make sense. Will you turn towards the door at the end of the corridor? Or will you go back the way you came, carrying on past the room from which you originally appeared? Let's turn towards the door at the end. Ooh! She's pretty. I mean, she's creepy, but she's pretty. At the end of the corridor ahead of you is a stout wooden door. While you're considering whether or not to try this room, a noise behind you startles you. You spin around, only to find that the wind is rustling wall hangings. There's nothing to be afraid of. Turn back and are amazed to find a white figure has appeared in front of you. This apparition is a young woman in her early 20s with long flowing hair. She is dressed in a white bridal dress which has seen better days. It is ripped and torn and you gain a fair point. Oh, to be fair, in the last episode, we found that weird, creepy guy with the goat's head thing, and we got like 3 fear points for that, which was dumb. So I can handle 1. So let's have a quick look at our adventure sheet. So we got 1 fear out of 9, stamina 7, letter opener. Oh, we had a letter opener. That's the weapon. I just realised something. We probably died in the last episode so easily because we didn't have a weapon. At least I don't think we had a weapon. I don't remember having a weapon. Oh, thank God. I have found you in time, she says. I must talk to you immediately. Come, let us go into this room. Will you follow her into the room? Or do you suspect it's a trap and would rather turn back? Okay, I feel like these people do weird ritual shit, sacrificing girls and shit. I feel like they kill people. I feel like this girl might be like a previous victim, or like the ghost of a previous victim. So maybe she's seen loads of girls like come and go, and she's trying to warn me to like stay away, or she's gonna, oh, I don't know. In these situations they always say, you know, don't do it. You know, play your cards right, be super safe. But I'm curious, and I really like her. Alright, let's see. I want to see. I'm going to follow her. Trust Casper. Have faith in a ghost. Oh, got an achievement! To enter the room, she passes right through the door. Oh my God, it's like she's a ghost. You, of course, must use more traditional methods. Turn the handle and walk into the Apollyon room. I love how achievement unlocked is just like stuck on the bottom of the screen there. That's quite funny. It is an elegant bedroom. Fine floor-length curtains hang along the wall. An enormous bed with lace coverings is against another wall, and opposite stands a beautiful dressing table with a huge mirror. The woman hovers in the center of the room and bids you to sit down on the bed. Your coming here has been no accident, she starts, and I must warn you of all the terrible dangers you face here. This house is ruled by the Master, a powerful black priest of night named Kelnor, El of Druma, or Drummer, or however you say it. I would guess that you are to be offered to the demons of hellfire. Hellfire! If you survive that long. Yesterday, they trapped a girl, a pretty young district nurse who happened to call. She is to be offered tonight. I cannot let this devilry continue. There must be some way it can be stopped. If you can find the Chris knife, you might be able to defeat Kelnor, for this weapon is his only weakness. Please help me. You will probably find it in... No. Quick, we are discovered. I can hear the hounds. Go! Leave this room. You stand up. She was right. You can hear barking getting rapidly closer. She motions to you, pointing at the door. You run to the door and peer outside. Nothing. The barking gets louder and you turn back towards the ghost, who seems to be struggling with something. She is involved in a fight with two huge, ghostly Great Danes, which are snapping and clawing at her. Oh, so the dogs were ghosts as well? You take a step forward, but it's hopeless. You cannot touch the beasts, and your help would have been very welcome, because the dogs are much too powerful for her. No! Leave her alone! She is weakening, and as she does so, her image fades. Moments later, she disappears completely. Satisfied that their job has been done, the two Great Danes disappear also. And now, you are alone. Ah, man, I liked her. Stupid dog. Stupid dog! What will you do now? Do you want to help her, as she asked, or would you rather just escape from the house? I really want to escape. I want to get out of here. I want to be safe. I know that it's an easy way of winning the game. It's just trying to find your way out. But that's boring, right? Who else thinks that's boring? Surely I'm not the only one. I mean, loads of people, I'm sure, a lot of people, chose the latter option because it's safer and it's a quicker, easier way of winning the game. But no one watches movies to see the character escape and be fine. People want to see the struggle. People want to see the story. There's always a story. And now we have a story. I know there's less chance of me winning the game if I decide to help her. But it's more interesting. Okay. I am going to mark. I am going to help her. You consider your best plan as you walk down the passageway. You turn right along the landing and two doors are on your left. The first has Azazel on the nameplate and the second Mephisto. We've been in Azazel already. Do you want to try either of these rooms? If you want to try Azazel, that's fine, we did that. Or you can go to Mephisto. Otherwise, you may pass both of the doors and walk along where the landing turns right. I want to try Mephisto because I really like that name. That sounds really nice. Mephisto. The handle turns and the door opens a little, but it's caught in something, and you will not open it any further. Do you want to try and force the door open or leave it? I can't see it because if it was open, just like mostly, but it just needs that extra bit. I'd push it and I'd like just wiggle my way in. But the fact that they're actually making it like an actual significant choice means that there could be consequences to pushing this door open. There could be someone sitting on the other side of it asleep, and by pushing it, wedging it open, you wake them up and they come after your ass. Or, was I lucky? Was I lucky with Azazel? Was I lucky? Should I leave it? Do it. We bookmarked it. Let's do it. You heave the door with your shoulder. The wood creaks and it opens a little further, enough to let you into the room. It is small and bare and cold. Damp wind swirls through it, billowing the curtains. The window pane is smashed, and the floor beneath the window is sodden from the rain. You look around, but there's nothing unusual about the room, apart from a frayed length of knotted rope. Oh, you take this with you and leave. As you pull the door to you, you find a piece of glass wedged underneath it, which was making it stick. You turn left out of the room and continue along the landing. So I've got rope now? Yeah, frayed rope. Other weapons, let rope know. Things you found. Yeah. Oh, our skill is rubbish. Look at that, 7. I'm so pissed off. I should have restarted it and just got a better skill thingy. You walk up to the 2 doors in the corner of the balcony. The one on your left is named Balthus, and the one in front of you has no name. We've been here before. Do you want to enter the Balthus room, enter the no-named room door, or ignore them both? Okay, we ran into neither of them last time. Let's try one this time, because last time we ignored them both, went straight down to the end, and then we met the guy with the goat's head. So, the room you've entered is bare. Pinstriped wallpaper covers the walls. The hearth is set in the centre of the wall, and on the mantelpiece there is a small wooden box. Curtains are pulled together along another wall, but they hang awkwardly, bulging at unnatural places. Someone's behind the curtains. Want to investigate the curtains? Open the box or leave? Ooh! 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 So that's a really stupid face and put. I don't know what the bulging curtains are. That sounds really dodgy. It could easily be something dangerous. Dogs. Kids. Oh, I want to check the box. You walk up to the mantelpiece and pick up the box. A catch is holding it shut. But before you open the box, a rustling from the window attracts your attention. Something is happening. You place the box back on the mantelpiece and you walk over to the curtain. So I had no choice but to look at what was behind the curtain anyway. I don't even get to choose whether I want to stay safe or get a reward. Okay, I see. Q. I get it. Fine. From behind the curtain, a heavy blow hits you in the chest and knocks you backwards on the floor. You lose 2 stamina points. Do you still have enough stamina left? If you do, then do this. If you don't, then you lose, obviously. Duh. But I do, so let's do this. We gotta fight. You pick yourself up quickly, and the curtain slides to one side. A human figure steps out. Its skin is dirty green color. Its wide eyes stare at you. Yet, through you, its jaw gapes open to reveal a mouth half full of rotten teeth. It wears ragged clothes, and it is advancing towards you. You gain 2 fate points, and I have 3 fate points. Fuck you. You must fight. I feel like I'm being fought by hard. Yeah. I'm gonna lose again, aren't I? Oh, I hit the zombie because I have a weapon. Hang on. I can't see anything that's going on up here. I hit the zombie again. Oh, he hits me. It's fine. Let's see. Boom. You are triumphant. Yay! We won our first battle, guys. Yeah. Spud me. Yeah. If you didn't spud me, you just got punched in the face. Do you wish to leave the room or investigate? I want to investigate the box. I want a prize. Let's save. The box rattles when you touch it. There's something solid inside. You undo the catch and open the lid. Inside you find... Ooh, we found a key! You drive the key in the door and it fits. The key turns and unlocks the door, allowing you to leave the room. Wait, the door was locked? You find you are in the corner of the landing, and there is an unmarked door to your left. Well, we're in the Balthus door, so that must be the door that had no name. Straight ahead, you can see a main staircase leading downwards. Okay. So that staircase led us to the goat's head guy last time. I don't know. We might have to find out next time. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll never do that again. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode. This was a fun one. This was cool, and we got into a battle and we actually won. Yes, but I think that's because we didn't have a weapon last time. And the only reason we got past those fire creatures was because we had a plant pot next to us. And I was smart enough to get an achievement and actually use the plant pot and not be stupid and use the alcohol. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next episode. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter, which you will find in the description below. Stick around for the annotations over there. Yeah, they'll be over there somewhere, and you can click down there to subscribe. And if you guys do subscribe, remember to click that notification button so that you always know when the next video is out, and you'll be able to keep up to date with all the episodes of the favorite series, just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Okay, see you later. Bye. I don't know what to do.